die no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have, if I can say this, I don't have that lust in me anymore. You know why? Because I've been around so many powerful women. I have a great grandmama Dixon that I had the pleasure of touching and praying. I have a Nana who used to pray over me all the time. I have a grandmother Ruby. And I have a beautiful auntie. Her name is Aunt Pat. She has a frequency of love that anybody would just automatically like, who is that over there? She's vibrant like that, right? You know? And let me tell you something that happened. A couple weeks ago, a month ago, she had got mad. I've never seen her get mad, like ready to fight.
Right.
And I was right there, I had to grab her and I had to hold her like this on my chest. And I felt the fight for her inside of her. The fight was the love she had for the person that was about to, it was powerful.
So you feel like you get a lot of, do you love, you know, when you, okay, could you say you love me because all these different people that you named love the same way?
No. These when I said that, this is the bloodline I come from.
Oh, the bloodline you come from.
Right, so what's in them is inside of me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
All right, let me tell you something. Mama, do you remember when you told me, who told you that Jada was my baby?
I did.
No, you didn't. Mama told you, remember? And you got mad at me. And you like, yeah, that's what Mama said, you know. That's your baby in her stomach.
Well, that was cow.
Yeah, but you did that, right? Okay, so listen, I'm saying that to say this. There's an intuition that people have sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When you're around a lot of people, like most of your lifetime or whatever, you know, especially grandmothers and stuff, they get, like my nanny used to call me, I'm mad, sad. Hey, baby, how you doing? Hello? I was just thinking about you, it was on my mind. It's like that. It's that type of,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I just trust my feelings.
So do you feel like, because I know I had called you or text you and I was like, you, like, literally, like, stay off Facebook, bro. You was like, no. You was like, no, I don't want to stay off Facebook. And I'm like, okay, well.
Everybody said that.
Yeah, and it's like, so for everybody out there, you know, like, you know, even phone calls I would get, it was like, hey, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you?
That's what I did.
What's happening with you? And so,
well, let me ask you guys something. Was that unusual?
Very.
Right?
Right.
Okay. So if I say to you, I was traumatized in a way that made it so unusual, is that so unusual? And I don't want to say it? That's what I'm saying to you. Like traumatized in a way that I don't want to say. I can't say what I don't want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't feel like you wasn't, no, I ain't gonna say you don't feel. You wasn't as strong as you thought you was.
Right. To go alone at this. I did the therapy thing, right? I did the therapy, but I don't like the therapy thing no more because what I came to realize is that we as black professionals, you got black lawyers, doctors, they got a small circle of professionals. And my therapist, she was in tune with me and she said she was going to call the other party's therapist and see about trying to fix something that didn't have nothing to do with the situation. So when I talked to her again, she never mentioned it. I talked to her again, she never mentioned it. But then other things started hitting me. Like, you didn't say nothing about that. So that bothered me a whole lot. You know what I mean? So
and not to stop you, but there is a question, and you answer if you don't want to, if you or however.
Okay.
But people wanted to know, were you using drugs?
No, I was not using no drugs. Okay? I was paranoid. Okay? I was paranoid because, let me ask you something. Indeed, let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Hey man, I felt like something was watching me inside my house. I just thought it was cameras in there. Like I just felt, I didn't feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. Okay, now if I say, man, there's cameras in my house, I'm scared. But that's what the paranoia had me at. But legitimately, I felt like I was being watched. I would go home, stuff is missing. I had to get another alarm on my truck because my truck kept on being like, it's unlocked, whatever. I had to change the key.
Why was you paranoid? Why did you feel paranoid?
Because I felt like I was being watched.
That's part of the trauma or whatever he's going. What he's not talking about
Okay.
is that was part of
Yeah.
Which Q. There's a lot of different diagnoses that people
but see,
deal with that. But that part
but listen to me
is
though.
not.
But listen to me though.
Mhm.
Is there something wrong with that though? I mean, is that sounds? If I say to you, I go home and stuff is being missing from my crib, and I know who got the set of keys. They coming, but they acting like they're not coming. But stuff is missing. I hear stuff like out of sight, out of mind, but it's missing. You know, and you ever got the feeling? Hey, you went somewhere, dude? You went somewhere like, I mean, I don't need to be here. That was a feeling, right? Have you went somewhere, P, and like, I don't need to be here. I'm like, oh, I like this feeling. Oh, it feels good.
Yeah.
And so that feeling I had inside my home. That's I just didn't feel. I just felt like I was not, like I wasn't safe. Like somebody, you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
But was that after the expectation that you had with your wife to figure it out, or was that during that time?
You know what? This is what it is. I want to just have a simple divorce. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have anything outside of that. You know what I'm saying? And when I
just laugh. I go, simple divorce. Doesn't even sound
right. No, but
normal. But
I wanted to show my kids that. I wanted to show my peoples that. I wanted to show departure, and love. I didn't want this.
If you could go back and to the time where you two were happy and stay right there, would you today want a divorce? Do you really want? See, you're not looking at me. Why are you twirling?
No, I'm looking at you. I'm just listening.
Do you want a divorce?
Yes, I do, because.
Or do you want one because she wants one? Or do you want one because?
I think it's just purpose. Whether she wants it or I want it.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, what I've learned is I know how I need to be loved.
Okay.
Okay. I want to be loved like my Aunt Pat's love. Okay. She's vibrant love. I want my wife to be strength like my cousin Lily. My cousin Lily is a hog. Everybody turned their back, thought I was crazy, whatever. She stayed there with me, you know what I'm saying? And she's a writer, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I want somebody like that. I don't want, like, we've been together, you and my wife, we've been together for like 10 years. But homegirls and everybody say, girl, I don't know how you do it with 12 kids. How you with them with 12 kids? Like, it's like it's cool to say that still.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you gotta understand too. What if your homeboy said it to you? How you with this girl? She got 12 kids, 12 baby moms.
These the same friends that my kids, my kids saying, Auntie so and so, Auntie so and so, so and so. So what are you saying, that my kids ain't worthy to be here? So that's, to me, that's not.
And when I'm talking to you, I don't want you to feel like I'm jumping any side. I'm just talking as me as a female perspective. I'm not. Because I don't know.
Right.
You guys,
right.
Me and Mel's conversation was not about anything what you guys had.
Right. My conversation was to her as a producer of the show. Right. Somebody was call her.
Right.
Before that, because you never want things to be met. Even though it's the T and it's wrong, right. You want to make sure it's right.
Right.
The question I have for you is, for anybody in a marriage, and in a situation, because she asked you a very direct, deep question, and no doubt the lawyer is recording our show and taking notes. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like? Did you because you said I want a simple divorce. I just want it to be easy. What did you work on? What did you work on prior to getting to that point? Did you work on you? Did you work on... You said something very powerful, man, and that a lot of people don't get. You said, my wife is not my best friend.
Listen, man.
You didn't just find that out.
Man.
That's what I'm saying,
Listen, I get it. I turned a blind eye to a lot of things. I know who she was. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. I knew she knew who I was. I get that part. But I got tired. I want to build. I want to do something, you know?
Yeah.
You know? So... We talked about drugs. Mom, is drugs in our family pretty heavy? Like people, 80s and everything like that? You remember Uncle Thomas in the 90s, how bad he was? But you seen how he bounced back? All right? So drugs is my bloodline. I got PCP, I got Sherm, I got crack all up in me. You know You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I do drugs. Is there anything wrong with a guy being so hurt, emotionally hurt, scared, you know? And it just can't be that. It gotta be.
Well,
I feel like it was the.
We
know what I'm saying?
I guess it goes to my question.
I'm just
What
saying.
did you work on? Did you have a conversation? How is I still would ask, what would be the expectation if you didn't know what was going on with you, the paranoia, whatever was happening that you became traumatized by, what was the expectation from your non-friend wife, but was your wife?
Because sometimes.
Man, hold on. Listen to me real quick,
Oh,
y'all.
what happened?
Listen to me. You take the light out.
Oh, that was
Listen to me.
He kept telling me.
I can't. I see. Look, the traumatization.
Go ahead.
The traumatization is like
There you go.
it's a trigger for me. I'm almost getting triggered right now, and I told myself I didn't want to be triggered. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Way. But you said, what did I work on?
Yeah, I mean, what did you have
Well, let me tell you.
conversation about
Let me tell you something.
I
can say this. Something happened, right? I didn't do it, but I'm watching. Something happened again. Damn. Something happened again.
Gotcha.
Now listen, I love my wife so much. I said this hotline. I said, baby, there's something inside you. I don't know what it could be, but tell me what it is and I'll try. I don't care what out the box it is, whatever, but you can't move outside of me. No more like that. Tell me, and this I'll try. Okay? So that's one thing I said.
Gotcha.
So listen, it doesn't matter what she did. She'd have been dating a horsey. Okay? Baby, just tell me you like a horsey. Just whatever it is, I love you so much. So we talk about what I did. I said that hotline. I said, baby, whatever it is, just tell me. I'll try.
Gotcha.
I'll try. All right. So listen, hey, I fought. You know, I fought the fault. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want y'all to think that. You know what I'm saying? It could be a mess, but I just gotta keep quiet. But really, it really is a mess. You know what I'm saying? I can't say things because you know why?
Fine.
That's because you know what? I'm gonna let God just raise the veil. It's not for me to do whatever it's supposed to do. It's a lot of legal stuff that I still have to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, know this. I love her. Some things have happened, you know what I'm saying, that's really like, you know what I'm saying, I can't believe, you know what I'm saying, somebody said they love you, but they doing something. But I love her at the end of the day. Besides that, that's my son's mom. That's my daughter's mom. That's my grandson's grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Besides that, Christy is a baby mama. Rwanda, Hillary, you know what I'm saying? Yvette, Charlotte, you know, Pasha. I got baby mamas.
You sound like he was doing the DMX.
Listen, so
Keisha.
So paranoid, drugs, sprung, whatever it is, check my stats with my baby mamas. They'll vouch for me. Right. They know that my heart is pure in love. You know what I'm saying? I kick back, I hang out with their husbands, their boyfriends. Matter of fact, Christy got a boyfriend, his name is Buddy. And the brother is wise as hell. I didn't like him at first. I didn't like him because I didn't want to know him because everybody, that's my mama first, that's my first love right there, Chrissy, right? Every girlfriend, every person I hooked up, she did not like no matter what it was. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, I ain't gonna like this fool, man, because she ain't liking mine, right? But it turns out, man, that brother is wise, man. I love that cat. I call him up, like, what's up? You check on me. I sit down with him. He's really wise, you know what I mean? So let's just stop and say that, hey, I'm a good guy. Okay, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But like I said, some stuff happened to me that I just want to say I'm sorry. And the things that happened to me, I'd rather not talk about it anymore.
Gotcha.
I'd rather not remember it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I lay at the bed, you know what I mean? I want peace, you know? And I want prosperity for all sides, everybody that's connected to it. You know what I mean? But again, I'm going to say this. It's not the divorce. It's not the sadness in regards to that. It's the entity, the extra entity that's tied to this that hurts me the most.
Yeah.
Okay? And when I come back on the show, maybe we can talk about that.
Okay.
I would like to talk about that because I think it's worth a talk. You know what I
Okay.
mean? That's the part. That's what hurts me.
So now that you get back into the single scene, the dating scene, I don't know if you plan on dating or again after you give yourself some more time, but do you feel like I mean, how do you feel like now that you are single? How do you feel now being married for all these years and being
I don't know. You know, I don't think I have time to really search for love. You know, it's women out there.
I see you going on his chest like
That man is in some legal things. He's trying to figure out how to
Hey.
put them
oh,
words
okay,
in.
yeah.
Hey, well, you know what? I want to say something that now I'm so proud of myself. I had an opportunity to where I had eliminated the lust that I had inside of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You go to the club like, damn! Like that. Or like, you know, take down and just, you know, sharing body fluids with people. You know what I'm saying? You know, you getting their energy and stuff like that. I'm just not really into that anymore. And I don't see women like that. I believe women are the most powerful things they ever have. You know what I'm saying? All the women in my life, my grandma, my nana, Grandma Dixon, my mom, trying to get her, my grandma Ruby to come out of her, are powerful. And you know what? I thought that to myself. Actually, I know that I'm a powerful man. Let me tell you something. And that's not no shade. It's gonna sound a little shady, but I thought, like, what if I had a woman like my Aunt Pat, love, and strength like my cousin Lady Love, that was right here with me. I don't know what.
But there's no, you can't. I mean,
No,
we look at marriages and relationships from the outside.
I know, but see,
all the
look,
time.
but Pete, I don't know what that feels like.
Mhm.
I would like to feel that. I think that if I had somebody that was like,
But you also say that with me and Odie.
I like the way y'all.
But me and Odie, I be ready to tell Odie's little head.
Hey,
Everybody does.
you know what?
But you know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
you look,
it's everything
but
is
you look, D, that's a perception.
Everything
But
is
I'm
not.
listening to what you're saying that you want.
Yeah.
Like that. You're in this place.
'Cause nobody's
what I want. And if I had this like this, because what I want, based upon what you feel like you didn't have. You know what you
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't have that. I didn't have
But
that.
you
probably-
don't. But,
I didn't have that to me.
But there's attributes of all these women that you name. When you name your mom, you know what I mean? Because there's a difference between a wife and a girlfriend. I always tell my sons that.
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Right.
And I look at my wife. My wife has a lot of my mom, some of my mother.
Traits.
She's
Like-
a mom,
Yeah.
right? But there's some other stuff that she doesn't have that I probably was attracted to. But I knew best wife I could have ever had, a wife,
Well,
right? As a mother
Well-
and everything else, and the other stuff we work,
Right,
we work
right.
on. But when I hear you say this, it's like.
Well,
Desi asks you a good question, like, what you gonna do now? You like, okay, we get the, I ain't lusting no more, I ain't doing this.
right.
Of those attributes, how do you find those attributes of those women that you're talking about? That you want? How do you find those? What are you gonna do?
I could express that to you like at a truthful level right now, but I don't think the timing is right.
Okay.
But let me say this to you. I know what a woman.
How you
Hold on.
how you gonna-
No.
I'm gonna rephrase the question. Now how you gonna find it? How are you gonna know? Is what I guess that. How you gonna know that? I don't know how you gonna find it, but how you gonna know they gonna have that?
I'm gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it.
But you felt it when you got married.
Not well. I did. I felt something. Something.
Yeah.
Something. I
And
felt
that's-
something.
men don't feel. Men think. Women feel.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something.
Men feel too.
Hey, bro.
Yeah,
Because
men-
Hey, bro. I
women
feel.
say he make me feel like this.
I feel.
Women
I feel.
say, yeah.
Hey, Phil. Hey, somebody say, well, how does it feel? Remember, Pete, when you said I'm gonna do this fest, I said, but Pete, how do you feel? So
She's a woman.
well,
They base everything.
it don't
on
matter. It
feeling.
don't matter. We're talking about feel. But really, that feeling is a frequency. It's energetic.
Right,
Right?
yeah.
That's how you feel. So I know what. I know. I'm gonna say it like this. When we come back, if I come back, we'll talk about that.
And I'm gonna ask you.
But I
I'm
got
not gonna
that.
ask you
D,
what-
I got it, D. I
I'm not gonna ask
understand.
you how
And
you
that's-
feel.
and that's
I'm gonna
why-
ask you
and
what.
that's why-
I'm gonna
Okay.
ask a man.
I'm being happy.
Hey, you met.
I
old
know what it
girl,
feels
so
like.
what you think? And you gonna say, I think she. I think she the one.
Yeah.
I don't feel like she the one. They with that. oh, he makes me feel like this,
I
and
don't
that's why
agree
it's
with
like he feels.
I don't
he
agree
makes me
with
feel-
that.
Well, go read Men Are From Mars
Hey.
and Women Are From Venus.
Hey, man.
Women feel.
Hey,
Men think.
you don't feel?
I feel. I'm emotional.
Okay.
But I'm thinking.
Right.
I'm thinking about it.
I
I'm
feel.
thinking before I go.
Hey.
I'm thinking before I go ask for
I
it.
You
just-
thinking before you get the feeling.
Hey.
I know.
Hey, I trust my intuitive self. Okay.
Yeah.
I trust my intuition. I trust my
But you're
feeling.
thinking.
Nah.
You're thinking.
Hey man, let me tell you something, D.
We all thinking.
Tell all y'all something. Y'all something.
I think she
Tell all
likes
y'all
me.
something. Listen.
I think she likes me.
Hey.
I don't feel like she do. I
Hey.
think she do.
It's the outside of me, right? It's the outside of me.
Okay.
All of us,
Right.
right? But the inside of me is unique. It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now we all perfect on the inside. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And I try to maneuver from my inside. You know what I'm saying? To my outside, not just outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's inside out, not outside in.
Okay.
Right? Because remember, because I mean, the outside is what? Is it an illusion? It's your flesh?
Could be.
But your spirit, though, inside yourself knows very well the right and the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? You just got to tap into it. You got to access to it. Hey, do you pray?
Yes, all the time.
You pray?
I better.
Right.
Hey, yes, sir. Do you meditate?
Yes, I do.
Do you meditate?
All right.
Okay. Well, listen, I had a friend of mine, Mike Lopez, one time. He said, Al, have you ever tried to meditate? I was like, I'm trying to meditate. He said, man, well, you ever do a lot of noise inside your head? I'm like, what? You know, I just, you planted the seed. And then one time I was like trying to meditate. It was like so much noise going on.
And that's what I thought. That's what I thought you was doing.
It's crazy.
Was meditating, but out loud.
Hey.
On your post,
Hey.
on your
Oh,
Facebook.
oh.
It's like you like.
Aaron, we just did Hypno, man. Don't do that.
Hey man, that movie's hey, we gotta talk about the movies one time. It's a horror film for me. I can't watch the film. I can't watch it no more.
Wow.
It's a horror film for me. We'll talk about that some other time. I can't talk about that right now.
Okay.
Alright? So it's a little bit to go with that too. You know?
How much time we have?
Oh, we are way over.
Are we? Oh wow! I didn't realize.
Hey.
Okay, so.
Oh man, hey, why y'all live in my business for we overtime? Hey, I need a couple of dollars. How many stars they got? Y'all, no, just kidding.
So, as we close up, we talked about when you came here. We talked about the events.
Right.
We talked about marriage.
Right.
And I know we talked about what's been going on Facebook that everybody was questioning about.
Right.
Now, is there any last words, Q, that you want to tell the World Wide Web right now, live? How you're like feeling, or what you want to do, what's coming up next? Anything that you want to?
I just would like to say first, thanks for bringing me on the show.
Definitely.
I would just say that hey, I'm human.
Yeah.
And I went through a circumstance that, again, I don't want to repeat anymore. And I want you guys to just know that I'm not the same Q anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit more spiritual, a little bit more leveled up. And I want my kids to know that I'm here for you guys. I meant what I said when I said I want my house to be Nana House, my Ruby house. I want you guys to come get it in with me. And my grandkids. This is my granddaddy year. I already talked about that. Real quick, something that's so important to me, we should talk about in the show, but I'll do it in closing.
Okay.
It's two people that are very important to me in my lifetime, and I've really been off. And believe it or not, so-and-so has something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? With it, how our chemistry is now. It's my two brothers. My two brothers, they mean everything to me because when we grow older and we get ready to die, we're going to be 2 or 3 years apart. We're going to be the one that we spend the most time together, you know what I'm saying, in a lifetime together. And I look back and I thought to myself, what have I showed them? I showed them a lot of stuff, broke a lot of curses in regards to them. They're good fathers.
Right.
My brother, he got a nice wife, she might be a little tough on him sometimes, but I can see that she genuinely loves my brother, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be tough sometime.
I hadn't had a chance to talk to my little brother in a while, Rondé. But bro, hey, bro, I love you. And again, man, I need you. I miss you. if I hurt you in any kind of way, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I would never do anything to hurt you when I need you back in my life, man. I miss you a great deal, you know. And all my kids, I love y'all. And I love my mom. I've been trying to get in tune with my mom a whole lot more because my dad been gone, our best friend and stuff.
My condolences.
Yeah, I appreciate that, you know.
Sure, man.
And
I sent you something on Facebook. So.
okay, yeah, man, I appreciate that. And that's just it, man. I just want to move on. You know what I'm saying? I just want peace.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm content with the divorce. I think it's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think it's necessary. I won't say great. That sounds
right.
But I think it's necessary.
Necessary.
But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know. And again, I love you guys, and you know, I am Qualls. You know, I hope that you guys had a good time on the show.
Yes. Thank you, Q. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming on, Mom. Thank you for coming in too as well. I want to say that, you know, we all go through stuff that, you know, we don't know how to explain it, or we don't want to explain it. So sometimes it's just good to reach out and just a nice little get better, or let, you know, be that arm or that shoulder that people may want at that moment. Right. That being said, we're going to be closing Coffee and Tea out. But next week, we are going to have Shantae Parker here. We're going to be discussing her coming from the street life as prostitution. I'm sorry, I couldn't get that out. And how she came out of that and where she's at today. So, that is going to be a good one next week, you know, because we do have a lot of that going on here in Bakersfield as well, too, with the trafficking and things like that. So we are going to be discussing that next week. So you guys stay tuned for that. That will be episode 8. Also, I think that is it, you guys, but I do want to say this. We cannot come together if we continue to separate ourselves. As a community of us blacks, we have to be able to be stronger than what we are doing. Right. We got to be better at what we're doing. I'm willing to speak and talk to anyone. If you want to come on the show, let me know. Inbox me. If you want to be a sponsor on the show, also inbox me and let me know. Our numbers are doing pretty good, and they're going up, so that's a good thing. I think we topped out last week at what was it, Dejan?
Oh, 4,000.
No, it was over that. It was like 5.5.
Oh, we back. Yeah, I missed the last day.
Yeah, so
congratulations on that.
Thank you. So we're going to continue to grab, keep the numbers going up. So you guys stay tuned all the time every Sunday.
And y'all, who said we look like a funeral home set? We changed the set.
We done changed it. We ain't a funeral home
Pick it up, baby. What? Okay, go somewhere.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll, hey, coffee and tea.
Thanks for having me.
Peace out, y'all.